Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. Well, I will say this much, Anna. Well played. Well played. While she had time in the cell contemplating her next move, um, deciding if she should tell John, because they're not even calling him Jagged at this point, telling John, being like, hey, listen, we can't sit there and give up the only leverage that we have, talking to Dante and everything. While John is sitting there talking to Robert, and Robert's like, you need to sit there and drop the charges. And John agrees, as long as they back off. But once they get up, once they get out the cell and everything like that, and John is like, all right, well, so you gonna back off, right? Because you're not law enforcement, you can't really do anything. You're just getting in my way. And it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that at all. And she tells him that she's going to be the commissioner. And I'm like, good, good, makes sense. I'm glad that she took the job. I'm glad that she had a reason to take the job. She couldn't get over the whole Charlotte shooting and everything like that. So I'm glad we're past that phase. Now, when Sonny asked Brick, like, did he have anything to do with the shooting? The look, the look on Brick's face, Brick was like, what? It was priceless. If you didn't watch it, watch that part. It is priceless. But Sonny's like, I had to sit there and ask you because, Brick was like, I vetted everyone. I vetted everyone specifically. He was like, okay, so I guess I got to be at the top then. But then Brick brings up Dex. And he's like, listen, we don't know much about him. And he could have been involved in, covered up everything like that to make himself look like the hero and stuff. And after a while, Sonny's like, listen, question everyone, looking at everyone, and even Dex. And we've been waiting for over a year, right? I think the guy's been on the show for a year. We've been waiting for a year for Sonny to finally start for the truth to come out about Dex being involved with Michael and possibly taking him down and everything like that. We're finally getting that. Jesus Christ, it's actually been a year. But, yeah. So the only thing I can sit there and say for Dex is, your time is almost up, bro. But, it's funny too because Jocelyn not that long ago was like, we need to run away. You need to sit there and go. You need to get out of here. It's like, no, I want to sit there and stay. Yeah, you should have listened to Joss. I was wondering when they were going to get to that. Now, Dex does tell Michael about, the shooting and everything like that. And Michael's like, you're in a perfect position. Sit there and start asking questions. But Dex is like, if I do that, it's going to make me look like a suspect. And so, again, TikTok, your time is running out. And when Sonny talks to Brick before he leaves, and Brick is like, if I find out anything about him, what do you want to do? And, pretty much saying it's like he's going to wish that he was dead. Now, Tracy did tell Marty the truth because, Gregory's influence on making her a better person. And basically says that I manipulated you into having you think that, something's going on between Scotty and Lucy. Like, you could sit there and salvage your relationship if you want to. But the thing is, yeah, she steered the conversation in a way where it would make Lucy look guilty and make their relationship look like it's strained and stuff like that, like she's doing something behind your back. But the truth of the matter is, when Marty does get there, he's like, you know what? The fact that she was able to sit there and manipulate us this easily tells me that there's a problem. I mean, yeah, she can only point you in a certain direction, but she couldn't plant evidence to make her, to make him sit there and think something if something was already there. And of course, Scotty, the scumbag that he is, took advantage of a vulnerable Lucy. Now, granted, Lucy did sit there and, I mean, literally rolled around in the hay with Scotty. Um, so they wound up having love in the afternoon. Then she's all regretting it and stuff like that. And, this guy's like, no, it's fine. You could do better. This, that, and the third. And Marty comes in there. Marty's in there trying to, I guess he wants to sit there and try to fight for his relationship. But he realized when he got there, there's nothing really to fight for. Lucy tries to salvage it. Oh, I made a mistake. We can go where we can talk somewhere. This, that, and the third. It comes to a point in your relationship where talking is not going to do anything. It's not going to fix anything. It's just going to highlight just how bad you are for each other. And finally, Marty just walks away. He's like, listen, this is broken. He's like, this can't be fixed and stuff like that. He realized that, and I think he also realized that those two just wound up doing it. Like, you can't fix that at that point. That's just beyond repair. So he walks off, and Scotty's like, hey, listen, we can make this work, and he's not worth your time and stuff like that. And Lucy just had enough. Lucy was like, he can do better. And I think that's probably the smartest thing that I heard her say in a very long time. I really sat there and was like, whoa. It was just perfect for me. Did she actually say something smart? And so she was like, yeah, you can do better. And told Scotty just kick rocks. Now, Gregory wanted to hang out with Tracy, and Tracy's like, you're not good for me because you make me a better person. And she said some sort of joke that wasn't like, to anyone else it would have been insensitive, but it made Gregory laugh. And then you could sit there and look at it. I remember so many people was like, oh, I think Tracy's going to want to be in with Gregory. They can make this work and yada, yada, yada. And it's just such a shame that they decided to bring him in just to kill him off. There's any potential romance that he could have had with Alexis, that he could have had with Tracy, well, that's just down the drain now. It's weird because I felt like years ago they would have did something like that. I don't know if they're trying to cut the budget or whatever, but like anything that people had ideas that they wanted, they were saying, yeah, we're not going to do that. Now the conversation with Dante and John, because I gotta sit there and call him John now, didn't really amount to anything, but I feel like down the line, depending on how long the guy sticks around, I can see future problems with them. There's a history between John and Sonny and stuff like that, and now his son is working, for the PC, for the cops and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure they're going to sit there and probably run into some problems. He's going to sit there and think maybe Dante's a dirty cop and stuff like that. I mean, this isn't the first time that Dante has kind of like bent the law a little bit and kind of looked the other way to some extent with Sonny. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be snipping their butting heads at some point. I feel like that's about it. I can't think of anything else, but if I missed anything you needed to do, write it in the comment section below. Not sure if I'm actually doing a live tonight. Most likely I probably will. I've been kind of going off and on today, like if I was going to do a live today, or if I was just going to make up for it and do it on Saturday. But I'll put a post out either way, letting people know if I'm actually going to do a live tonight or if I'm not. And if anything, I just wind up doing 2 lives on Saturday. But let me know in the comment section below what did I miss or anything like that. And if I do a live, then whatever I miss, we can sit there and talk about in a live stream tonight, which is the usual time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.